So as we can hear, the theme song is more like the regular theme song. It's just barely remixed. And in this version of the movie, there's no awesome rock remixes of the theme song, the stock theme, the score. It's more traditional. The whole movie's more traditional in that way. Halloween 6, Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers, the producer's cut. Or as the trailer suggests, Halloween 666, the origin of Michael Myers. Or as the actual title when you start the movie, Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. Ugh. Okay, so the producer cut. It's way more of a slower burn than the theatrical cut. It takes its time with stuff. Usually I like that, but not this time around. And I'm sure you know why. So, first thing I noticed was in the title of the movie, in the opening credits, the thorn is in the A in Halloween, and the thorn is all over this movie. As if we didn't already know what we were getting into. So, in this version, a lot of the characters, all the characters who are killed in the theatrical version, are still killed, but in different ways. The most notable is Jamie Lloyd, went from being killed in a pretty bloody, pretty awesome way at the beginning of the theatrical cut, to being in most of the movie, I want to be shot in the head, like maybe towards the end of the second act. So, one thing I did like about this movie, well, this version of the movie, is there's a lot more Loomis in this. I always want to say it's Loomis's movie. Yeah, we still follow Paul Rudd and Kara Strode, but we follow Loomis too. I think that's better. It's a much better way to do it. And there's even a few good Loomis quotes in there. I didn't write any down, but there's literally like maybe 2 or 3. That's it. He's not cut off by editing or anything like that. But there's still weird editing in this movie, weird cuts, because this is also incomplete. It's like both versions are incomplete, but if they're properly put together in the right way, taking out some of the stuff we don't need, keeping the stuff we do need, it can make a decent movie. Okay, speaking of weird editing and cuts, I realized, I've noticed most of the stabbing scenes in this movie, not all of them, are censored. Not in the theatrical version. My favorite kill is completely censored. When we're stabbing her, and they go into slow motion, and he's just going crazy. You don't even see most of it, and it's completely censored when he stabs somebody. That's messed up. Oh yeah. And that's when Michael seems to be under the full control of the Thorn Coat, and it was just annoying to see. That's not Michael. Michael is, like I said in the first movie, purely and simply evil. That's why he kills, not because some cult controls him. They really beat that down in the movie. It's the cult that did it the whole time. They controlled Michael, wanted him to kill for them for some ridiculous reason. It's completely unnecessary. I mean, he's so under their control. They're like, Michael, fuck your niece. And he did. And he's the father of his niece's baby. He's so under control, somebody threw some rock in front of him in the cult, and he just stopped. Just stopped. Towards the end, when Kara Strode's all tied up at the end, he's just standing there watching shit go down. And there's no scene at the end with him snapping and going crazy, killing everybody. I was waiting for that. It didn't happen. Instead, he's just watching shit. Like, that's not Michael, man. Not the badass from the theatrical version, or literally any other version -4. Like, no, nothing controls Michael. And lastly, I wrote down in my notes, because I covered a lot of this movie yesterday, the ending. Now, one problem I had with it was the way it was edited. Like, in the theatrical cut, just hear Loomis screaming. No, it then says, in memory of Donald Pleasance, but now it shows you why he's screaming. Like, Loomis finds Michael on the ground in the cold place, unmasks him, and stopped the wind. Michael pulled a 47. I go again with that reference. and swap clothes with him. And Wynn wakes up, grabs Dr. Loomis's wrist, puts the thorn on him, and that's why Loomis screams. And then he looks up and sees Michael walking away, and Michael's wearing a fedora hat and a trench coat, and he goes, mm-hmm, and walks away. That's slightly better. Weird, slightly better. And then it cuts to black, completely solid, with a tribute to Dino Plessis. And that's a little bit better than before. Anyway, if you do watch Part 6, watch both versions to get at least some idea what they were trying to do. Like, Part 6, I used to watch all the time as a kid. It was always on AMC. Like I said, there was sometimes, if you were lucky enough, DVR would say Halloween 6 would be the producer's cut. So, if I am binging this franchise, do I watch 6? Depends on what mood I'm in. I mean, if I wanted to go through all that, I can watch 2 different versions sometimes. But it's not one you absolutely have to watch if you're binging the franchise. Anyway, that's all.